I saw an intro, but news one. Hey, everybody, this is Owlsy Sprocket here, and we are back in Fallout New Vegas with the Randomizer mod. If you remember last time, we picked up good old Arcade Gannon and started doing his quest to try and gain his loyalty and friendship. And we kind of ended off with completing some of the quests that we needed for him, but not all of them. And in order to continue forwards, we need to come back here to McCarran. Now, before we get too far into things, I did install a new mod, which is Honest Hearts Respawns. Basically what it does is it allows everything in Honest Hearts, be it the white legs, to actually respawn, and white legs or any of the creatures, and it keeps all the sorrows and all the NPCs there. Now, you may be curious as to why I've installed a Honest Hearts specific mod. I don't know if that needs an explanation, so we'll leave it vague for now as we enter McCarran. But the thing that we really left off with last time was discussing how we move forward in getting Arcade to be our friend. Now, the quests that we could do to do that, unfortunately I've done most of them or parts of all of them at this point, so I've kind of taken them away from myself.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Speaking of Boyd, Boyd is who we need to visit for a very specific quest called the Whitewash, which will help us move things forward.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Let's talk about something else.
Suit yourself.
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh?
You're wearing a
That's
jumpsuit.
okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
And I'll say,
Yeah,
do you need any
so
help
far
again?
this is-
And is that a big deal?
They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
What about a truth drug? Have you tried calling him hurtful names? Yeah, let's try that.
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
What about truth drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
And why not just beat him up?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Goodbye for now.
Yep, see you around.
Because I totally forgot there's something else I need to do. So that is Silas in there. He's not who we're trying to deal with. But it is a quest that we probably ought to do at some point just because we may as well get it done. However, instead, I totally forgot that we actually do need to talk to Colonel Shu first. So he's right over here. And basically, he'll give us a bunch of quests around McCarran. I don't know how I've managed to not talk to him yet.
So, look who it is. I haven't had the privilege, but I'm told you've been an angel on our shoulder. What can we do for you at Camp McCarran?
Here to provide support.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
I seem calm given that things are as bad as they are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
And who are the fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
I'll go to Vault 3 and see if I can find your ranger.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
I'm familiar with Motor Runner. And this is why. So this confirms what I thought might be happening. Because I have Motor Runner's helmet, all the fiends in the vault automatically turned hostile on me, even though I was still doing Abba Dabba Honeymoon and delivering the drugs. Motor Runner was not hostile because he was a quest character, and thus Motor Runner wouldn't turn hostile if Motor Runner is already dead. So, Motor Runner's... I have his helmet. I can turn in his helmet and get some reward, but I don't know what that will do. Let's see what happens. Why not?
Unbelievable. That man has given us so much grief since we set up here. This may be a major turning point for us. I can't tell you how many times we thought we'd taken him out, only to have him show up again later, taking more heads off of fallen troopers. This is for the bounty. And this is from a pool me and a lot of the soldiers around the base had going. You may not be in CR, but hey, it's only fair.
About that, oh, that was actually a decent amount of caps. Never mind. I could look into NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
And that starts, I put a spell on you. Yeah. And then, how are things going?
I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
And where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
I bet I can make the Legion prisoner talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent, but I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Perfect. What's Camp McCarran's role in NCR operations? Or are things mostly quiet around the dam? We don't need any of this information. He'll basically tell us the same things we've already heard, which is things are not great. Oh, and if I talk to him again...
Look who it is. I haven't had the privilege, but...
He thinks we haven't spoken to him yet. Maybe if I talk to him again...
Look who it is.
Nope. He, not only is he forgetting to give me something else, he's forgetting that we've even spoken. So that's good. He's supposed to give us a line about the NCR safe house. I don't believe I have access to it yet. But he's supposed to give you the key once you have a high enough Legion NCR fame. Unfortunately, he's decided not to today. But, oh well. That's fine. All we have to do is... Now, we want to track... I put a spell on you. Where is it? Let me check this quest. This one. To talk to Curtis. Unless the game is having some problems. There we go. And Curtis, conveniently, is right down here. Apparently. I hope he's not lost in the same place that other guy is. Nope. Right through this door. It's an interesting outfit.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Shu wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
That helps us a little bit. So now we can go up and talk to good old Boyd about that. Now we can talk to Boyd. Perfect. And yes, Curtis is looking into the leaks. A little bit of interesting information.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that? You're back.
Yep. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else? Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
I'll see what I can find about Corporal White for you.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
There we go. Now we can say goodbye.
Yep. See you around.
And we start the whitewash. Very important quest for Arcade. Because you can get a bunch of happy arcade points from doing things with him. In this quest. But we may as well go out here and check out his barracks. Because there's something else we can look at it in the meantime. This spore pod extract from Keeley should help with morale. Sure.
No shit. The stuff actually does all that, huh? I'll have to start testing this out immediately. This will really help keep the guys focused.
Okay.
Here,
And he
it's
gives
the-
me... I've already gotten some
don't-
of this
oh.
quest done.
just
And that's enough there. I'll talk about something else.
what?
I don't remember the spore plod things being connected to him, but okay. Industrial food processor. Have I already fixed it? Where is it? The concourse is usually pretty laggy, so this area's a little bit of a pain. Maybe I have already fixed it. It's definitely possible. Anyways, let's go check out Corporal White's locker, because we may as well. Right over here. It is this. Nope. It's further down the hall.
Can I help you?
I usually skip this part of the quest because there is a pretty quick way to deal with it. But then again, I also usually forget to bring Arcade along for it, so, you know. There's that. Right over here, go through this door, and we get what we need in the supply shack. Alright, and I believe it's actually... Oh no, this is just pointing me towards Contreras. Okay. Because I still have I put a spell on you active. Ah, that explains it. Whoops. We want the whitewash active. And I just had to answer the phone on something, and in doing so, I did also take a quick look and reminded myself about one other important detail about this quest. Basically, the main point of this quest is to get Arcade's fancy schmancy Be My Friend points. And most of those come from actually completing the quest itself. I'm just going to ignore his locker, and we're going to head over to begin this quest. Alright, now we're over here in Westside. And we're getting shot at by somebody. Judah Krieger is... What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Why is this skeleton shooting at Judah Krieger? Who is... Why is this happening? Why has Judah Krieger gone postal? I don't understand what's going on. Who is shooting at Judah Krieger? What's going on? We need this to not happen. We need Judah Krieger to be alive. It seems the skeletons are just going around murdering Judah Krieger. Yeah, no, that's a problem. So I guess I need to reload that. I don't know why that happened. I have no idea why that occurred. Alright. New plan. These skeletons now die on sight. But why is Westside Militia attacking Judah Krieger? I don't get it. Who is Anson? Why is everyone attacking Judah? Who is this guy? Who is Marco? What is going? What is happening? Why is Judah Krieger attacked Westside? Oh no. He needs to be alive. Alright. I don't know why, but it appears that Judah Krieger has decided to declare war on Westside. That's a bit of a problem. So, I'm gonna need to figure something else out. Okay. If we cannot do that, that puts us in a weird situation. Because we need to go to Westside to complete the whitewash, which will allow us to do For Auld Lang Syne. However, we can't do For Auld Lang Syne if we go to Westside, because the entire town of Westside has decided Judah Krieger must die. I don't know why they've decided that, but they have. So, I'm going to try one more thing. We're going to try and infiltrate Westside at night and hope and pray that we can, when we go in at night, there's nobody that wants to kill Judah, and we can do this without the game just breaking. So let's hope for that, shall we? Alright, we're going to wait until nighttime. It is 6:30, so we're going to wait 5 hours till 11:30 at night. And I should still be allowed into the co-op at night. And now,
some kind of massacre at one of the ranger stations. I don't know which one.
Ignore the war going on over there. Alright, if there's any gunshots, we're in for a problem.
West side, huh?
Yeah.
I passed through.
Judah is once again declaring war on everybody. Let's try this. Operation Save Judah from everybody. Okay, Judah still has 100 hit points. Dermot is not declaring war. That's good. Well, this sucks. Sorry, buddy. Skeletons die. Save him! Don't let him die! Save him! Save him!
That takes care of that.
Alright. Judah
I'm
has...
hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
Judah Krieger, why have you just killed all of West Side? Why did you do that? You forced me to help you kill mean son of a bitch. Why would you do this to me? But that one's not declaring war on him. So what is going on? I don't know why this happened. It feels like this didn't need to happen. I feel like good people died for no reason. Which is really sad. Especially mean son of a bitch. He was on their side until he wasn't. And he was a robot with thin red paste on him. Okay. Important thing. We can now go into the West Side Co-op.
There was some
And
kind of massacre at one of the ranger stations. I
Etienne,
don't know which one.
you're who I want to talk to, I believe.
Welcome back. How can I help you? If you can believe.
Wait.
Now it's.
Did I do something wrong? No. Wait. No, I've done this before, I swear. I swear I found out. I swear I've done it just by going to you. Don't... Tell me about the co-op.
It might not. We started. We're fine.
Right. Maybe
Seal.
I'm looking for the wrong guy. Maybe I just need to find something in the co-op. Please don't tell me I killed all those people in West Side for no reason. I'm an idiot. You never have to go to the West Side Co-op for this part of the quest. You have to find Tom Anderson himself. Alright. It's okay. Judah's no longer getting murdered. That's great. What we actually need to do is go to the Casa Madrid apartments, which I believe I've found. And we should be able to do this part of the quest. Which, of course, I totally remembered is this place right here, where we killed Marco. And I'm sure nobody inside will be upset about this fact. Nobody's shooting. I did murder, Marco. Because I had to. And James. Tom Anderson's apartment should be one of these. Anderson's apartment. Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson. We need to speak.
Tom Anderson, can I help you?
Yes, what do you do here?
I'm with the followers of the apocalypse, and I help the locals in Westside grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy, but we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the Westside Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration.
Do you have a problem with the NCR?
I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interest of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here.
Tell me about the co-op.
The co-op is comprised of Westside locals and run by Clayton Antonine. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op. Take care.
I do not know if I just had a bug last time I did this, but I swear I have done this quest before by not even bothering with 99% of the quest. But apparently, the game insists that we have to go talk to Dazzle and Gamora first. But the blood of mean son of a bitch is on my hands, and I can't accept that. I mean, I have to accept that. I just don't feel good about accepting that. So, I guess what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go do something completely different, despite this stupid quest. Because, screw you, Judah, for killing everybody, and screw you, Arcade, for, I don't know, not letting me talk to Hildern to get the points. But even then, I wouldn't have enough, so whatever. We're gonna go do something completely different, and I'll see you guys there.
So glad you iced that little fucker. Anyone that wears a suit like that, well, they're asking for bullets.
Great. Thanks for the help, Cass. Wait. No. I want to...
First Vegas, now NCR and Legion. You're being courted more than a rutting widow. Hope you can answer them politely, or there's no safe place in the Mojave for you.
No, that's not what I want to talk about, Cass. What I wanted to talk about is I'm going on a vacation. And you can't come.
What, no music? I'll hold the tears till I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm sure. But
I'll get out of your hair then.
you wouldn't like it there. There's, less booze.
What's up?
An arcade, you wouldn't like it either. There's,
Oh, I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. You sure you want me to go?
there's no medicine there. I mean, there's lots of medicine. They don't need any doctors.
I'll head back to the old Mormon fort. If you need me, just swing by.
And then arcade goes away. And then robot. They don't like soldiers there. I feel like my excuses are getting flimsier by the second. But I just need to deliver some things here in Freeside, and then we will arrive at our destination, where we'll take a nice little vacation from the Mojave. Even though we just took a big vacation from the Mojave. But it was a war vacation. This will be a nice one. Alright, say hello to the Northern Passage. That's right. I alluded to it with the fact that I installed mods specifically for it, but yes, it is time to go do another DLC. I think Honest Hearts would be a good one to do. Because I've actually played through Honest Hearts all the way, in both endings. I've bothered to play it multiple times. And there's some stuff to see and explore. That being said, I'm gonna put in a little rule for myself in doing Honest Hearts. I am really bad about picking up things that are quote-unquote worth caps and quote-unquote I might need. I'm gonna try and be sparing with what I actually pick up. Let's see how that goes. So we head down here and we are exposed to the Happy Trails Caravan Expedition. We've got Jed Masterson, we got Stella, his guard, and we've got a couple of guards and Ricky.
Hey, little lady. Don't be scared to join this caravan. I'll keep a close eye on you. Real close. Promises.
Medicine of... Oh! I played this as a male character last time. I didn't remember this line. You do anything around here besides make women sick?
You want to know what I do, Toots? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see, and done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
Yeah, he's usually supposed to be wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit. He's still the Pip-Boy, not the vault suit. Dead-Eye, huh? How did you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Death Jaws. I like how it's only survival of 20. Death Jaws, huh? Did you mean to say Death Claws?
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
You saying that you killed a Brotherhood of Steel Paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
Let's see. It's too bad because I would love a line like, with Brotherhood reputation, you killed one of my brothers? Really? But sadly, no. But there is a guns check and a power armor training check. I'm going to use guns because that's going to give me experience. Too bad there's no such thing as an 11mm submachine gun.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or a 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
Wow.
I'll drop trout for you out on the trail after dark, sis. Let you see what you're working with. Know what I mean?
I'll bring my tweezers and a microscope, or... Great, I'll see what I'm shooting at. More experience, although I'll bring my tweezers... 33 experience, or I'll bring my tweezers and a microscope. Yes, please.
Hey, that's... Man, what a bitch. I was just being friendly.
I see you're wearing a Pip-Boy and Vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pip-Boy and a Vault suit. So what?
Where'd you get the Vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 2-2. That's where I grew up.
2-2. You're lying. I've been to Vault 22. No one's lived there in 150 years.
Oh, you've been to Vault 2-2, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the Pip-Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
What do you use your Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand.
Oh, really?
Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got masked shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Sure. Did you notice I'm wearing a Pip-Boy too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working, the screen's locked up, and the reboot button is missing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
Yeah, I could tell him to leave because the expedition doesn't need him. He lives, and he just goes wherever he wants. Or if he offers to carry some of our gear, he gets to come with. Which I think I've never chosen that because it gets him, spoiler alert, killed. So just get out of here.
You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die.
No, we won't get ambushed. Hi, Stella.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
What are you doing here? This one.
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
And let's go through this
Imagine
dialogue.
New Vegas if there was no Mr. House type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Domino Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Okay, were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
And what do you know about the White Legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR.
Wow, I can't...
Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
I can't believe that Ricky left his little dog here that is apparently barking. And it's definitely not my dog barking.
Catch you another time, then.
Definitely. Definitely Ricky's dog that he left here.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Damn good thing you came along, too. We had another prospect with a pit boy, but he done skedaddled. Something must have spooked the boy. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid.
Yes. And that's interesting. I forgot about that. If you've done Alice McLafferty stuff, then he mentions that. Also, speaking of stuff, I'm speaking this dog. But yes, you might recognize his voice as Lee Everett in The Walking Dead Telltale game. And also as another pretty popular voice actor. I can't remember his name, but he's got a great voice. I don't need to find out any more about the job. Let's go to Zion.
Just like that, huh? You got guts, I'll give you that. You sure you want to jump in blind? Ain't got no questions about where we're going or why?
Alright, let's go, I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
If I do survival of 50, hump this long road, this load across the Mojave on my own 2 feet long enough, I can handle it.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass after we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
And that's all I need from him, so I can say I'm ready to go to Zion.
You sure about that this time? We ain't coming back for a while.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
We get paid 34 caps for our caravan expedition. Amazing.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Mal-Pace Legate, was a new Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn legion. The new Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Mal-Pace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his new Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Mal-Pace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
All right. Here we are.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Got a couple of scouts over there. A couple of the guards. I think Jed is actually wearing the armor he's supposed to.
Hold on now. Could swear I heard something up
Same as Stella. We look right up there. Right here. Oh, I have a sniper rifle. Maybe I have to get a little bit closer. There he is. Maybe I can... I seem to have missed. Come on. I'm hoping it's not bugged. It's very easily could be bugged. The randomizer could definitely do that. I'll take a couple of drugs and things just so I'm topped up. Wow, a shoulder-mounted machine gun. Amazing. Alright. Why is this guy breaking the game? Well, I'm not sure what's happening. There we go. That should have done it. He's still not hurt. What is happening? Do I have to talk to Jed? No, there's no dialogue in this beginning part.
Come on. No time to waste.
These guys are fleeing. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Stella? Do you want to...
Leave me be. Busy.
Mr. Caravan Guard? Hello?
The honcho of one of them strip families got...
Yeah, you just got nothing important to say. Okay. Interesting. Haven't had this bug before. Well, I'm sure... Ow, 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 ow. That worked. And I'll just grab any ammo you have. There we go. Oh, actually, I know what I said. I know what I said. I know I'm already breaking it, but I do actually need vault suits. So I'm taking that one. Jed Mastered... So let me explain. Jed Masterson is supposed to be dead already. As are these two guys. These guys are supposed to immediately get sniped and die. Same as Stella, Jed, everybody. So maybe, just maybe, I can move things along by killing Jed. I don't think it worked. Yeah, because none of the things you get off his body actually help here. Do I have to...
Come on!
Okay, that worked. And now the caravan guards are now hostile towards me. But my supposed to be friends are not. Alright, fine. I'll just shoot everybody. That's what you get. How dare you break my game? How dare you? Come on. Who else? You. Hope I'm not writing myself into a certain ending for this DLC, but I might be. Alright. What? I'll hop up here. Who else is trying to kill me? Can you finally die now? Please put in the right type of shotgun shell. That one. There we go. And you. There we go. Got another guy over here. There we go. Anyone else? Alright. Stella should be the only one still alive. Ooh, you would pass Yancia. That's nice. Alright, who is this? There's another Painmaker up there, who's again my friend, because I took out the caravan. Alright. That worked, apparently. I had to kill Jed Masterson in the caravan myself. So in this universe, the courier went mad, attacked the caravan, and then conveniently the Whitelegs ambushed the courier after taking out the caravan. Uh-oh. Alright.
Hoy, Whitelegs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Who is this Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Alright, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Wallace Shock is with us, and we get all nearby map markers when we reach a summit, and plus your perception for 3 minutes. Neat. Yeah, I forgot about this guy that he just stabs. Well, this is interesting.
Hold up. See that log over there?
I thought it
Closer
was.
look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
It's empty. It's just a log. Amazing. And basically, we're just gonna go continue our vacation. I had a whole bit.
Follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Eh.
It is a nice view. This DLC does still look very nice, even regardless of how old this game is now. But yeah, I had this whole bit planned.
Like the shadow of
Yep. That worked. I'm surprised the gecko actually spawned correctly. It's impressive and also kind of sad. I was expecting to see, like, something that was definitely not a gecko fly over the horizon. Ooh. And actually, come to think of it, no, you guys don't have any meat on you, sadly. Our meat is very handy in certain situations. I believe this here is a map marker? Or there's a map marker up there. And it's getting dark. Of course it's getting dark. It's now impossible to see. I can't see a thing. Why does the game do this to me? Alright. Well, the last time I waited for things to be not dark anymore, things got way worse. Hey! This is great. This is perfect. Alright. We're just gonna continue down this road. Oh yeah, the bit I had planned. I was gonna do this whole thing about, oh, we're going on a nice vacation. We're not gonna get shot at. We're gonna defend a caravan that nobody's gonna worry about. And then I got distracted by Ricky and my dogs barking. So, no bits, no funniness, no entertainment. This is a boring, slow playthrough of this DLC. Just what everybody wanted. Now, I'm not sure how Honest Hearts is going to react with the randomizer on. Well, I guess that answered my question. These things definitely shouldn't be here. And 3. Give me your stick.
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting Whitelegs.
Yes, I'm sure. Do you have any grenades on you? You have stun grenades. And Legion healing powder. Yes, please. Let's keep moving. Because we've got a little ranger station over here. And a hollow log. Nothing in it again. I feel like these logs aren't actually hiding spots.
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
And I can come and take some things. There's a first aid box, which has a stim pack. I'll take that. Had to use one already, so. And the park ranger hat. This is a unique item, I'm pretty sure. That I don't think we've actually seen one of yet. Basically, the ranger hat, but reskin. So this one gives survival and perception. Not too bad. Might as well keep it. And we can keep going in any direction we want, really.
Down this path to the north.
I don't know where follows Chakwa, but I'm sure he's fine. And there's a Gutsy up here. I'm sure the Gutsy would be fine if I punch it. There we go. This DLC is full of quite a few enemy spawn locations, so we're probably going to be surrounded like that quite a bit. That was a loud one. Also, there's a lot of elevation, so...
Hold up. You're getting all turned around. Check your map and backtrack a little.
No. I'm not getting turned around. I want to see this tower. Yeah. You get all the map markers added. Ah, and these crates have some pretty good stuff in them, actually. Any of the rest of these have anything? Yes. This one. Saturnite Fest. Neat. And I don't need any of that. But I do hear ghost people, which is probably fine. And definitely not going to be a problem. Yeah, by unique, there's only a few of them in the DLC, is probably what I should say. And a gun case, which holds a bunch of 20 gauge, some energy cells, a stealth boy. There we go. That'll help. I brought some with me, but it's... You can never have too many stealth boys. Oh, we got a ghost. And a dog. There we go. I will be taking your grenades and your sausage. Ooh, nuke grenades. Those will be very handy. A bunch of them, too. And just in case, I feel like the ghost men don't actually act like that in this DLC. Ow, ow! It's an evil Brahmin! Run! You were shooting incendiary grenades. Yep. Medics and some thin red. Now, the Scorched CR power armor is very tempting, because it does look cool. But I think I'll do without. Alright. And I just want to make my way down here. Use a stim pack. That didn't do that much. You know, I think for a minute there I was thinking of Fallout 4 stim packs. And was confused why it wasn't healing me that much. Which is real smart of me. And there's some enemy here.
2 feet are better than any cart. Pulled by critters or goes on its own.
Oh, there's some enemies up here. The crashed school bus is important because there is an item here that we need, but it may not be here until later on. Yeah, I don't think it's even spawned in yet, come to think of it. Oh no, it's an ant. Follow shock, I'm looking for compass. There it is, broken compass. Alright, I can't actually activate it until later. That's okay. I haven't quite figured out which ending we're going to go for yet. Because actually, Honest Hearts does have 3 different endings. There is the Chaos and Zion ending, which is basically the, whoops, you screwed up, time to kill all the major NPCs and escape. Which is the worst ending, because just everybody dies. There is the, whoops. I want regular rounds. There is the, and then there's the side with Joshua ending and the side with Daniel ending. For the most part, those endings, I think the Daniel one's probably supposed to be the nicest ending. Ooh, Deterrent. Nice. Forgot that was added over here. We need to keep an eye out for it. There's some ants, so that's fine. Hey guys, this is Alzy from the future. I have to put in a quick epilepsy warning here because I think some enemy has a flashbang or something weird here and it causes the screen to show a couple different colors, so just putting that out there. Flashes of light for pretty much the rest of the episode. I'm sure we can take on some ants. And something is on fire. It's probably fine. It's definitely not a Nightkin with a flamethrower. Definitely not that. Where are you? Gotcha. There's you taken down. Don't know what that flashing is, but I hate it. And give me all the grenades, because grenades will be handy. Alright, quit flashing, quit flashing. I'm gonna cut this because the flashing is ridiculous. Alright, I believe I've escaped the flashing. Nope. Of course. Of course not. It's an enemy with a weird gun over here. So... oh my goodness, that is terrible. I have to put an epilepsy warning on this, because that is not fun. Whoops! Who did I just blow? Alright. Things have not gone well. Things have not gone well at all. No. 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 Alright. I need to reload and do some things, but it seems our vacation has gone terribly wrong. So, we'll worry about all that next time. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Remember to be nice to the people and be awesome out there, and I will see you in the next one for whatever we're gonna do.